loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Chooses to bring this one out. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. First carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Has a hole left, room to run. At the 20. He does it, touchdown. The Blues take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
That one splits the uprights. And the Blues will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10.
He turned it.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Now it's Lamar. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. It's a lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ready.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Set. 280. Real right, 22.
Stafford now off the play fake. Going for Allen, and it's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And he brings this one back. It's a Baltimore pick six. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14, lose 7.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. They're set up at the 35 now.
Set. Right, 70. 260.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I can promise you that is a throw. It's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. It's complete! Oh my! They left him wide open downfield. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Blues trim the lead to 1. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Blues tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Outside, so I'm standing inside, shorty, you and I about to take a food like Tupac. I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Throwing on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. lie, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Gripping on it like I'm picking the pride. Hit the crib with it.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1st down, here's Lamar. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They're now set for 1st and 10. From the gun, run for Henry. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Offense in the hurry up here.
Tackle back at the 28-yard line.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Quarterback of his renowns, kid, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it in the double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Go. 13.
From the gun, Jackson. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Sit up. Ready. Sit up. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens break the tie here in the 1st. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready. Yellow 20.
They pitch it out to him here. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First carry here for Braylon Allen. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give him a first down. Running right, it's Williams. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They motion the tight end over. This is Allen on second. He finds space for a few yards that time. Justin Matabike making that stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Lady!
The handoff here to Sampson. He's got the first with room to go inside the 20. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Blues cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Blues tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Rashid Shaheed on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Play fake, Jackson. Looking to his fullback now. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Handoff headed right to Henry. Past midfield to the 45. Inside the 25. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens break the tie here in the first. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. Again to Sampson here up the middle. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On second down, a run with Williams. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. So, well, they're in the huddle, partner. We've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. They've got a man in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
He has it at the 22. Jukes out a one-stop. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. DJ James with the tackle.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Fields this at the 19. Juke the defender. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
1st down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Nakua, the receiver, in motion right. Here's Williams to start the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not remove the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Second down carry for Sampson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that'll give him a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Blues.
Set. 20.
Play action now for Stafford. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Move 60. Like 7.
They send a man in motion.
Stop.
They fake the handoff. Now Stafford. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Lady.
Slot man motioned over. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Escapes the pocket. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit up.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room and no margin for error.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. He's racing up the right sideline. And the big play is finally put to an end.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Now, so much for seeing a safety, Brock. Things have totally changed now on 1st and 10 across midfield. Now here's Lamar. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. And that was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Sit up. 13. Sit up.
Throwing again is Lamar. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Forward. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Jackson now on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. well now to return. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Blue 60.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yellow waiting. Yellow.
Stafford from the gun. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. So that brings up 4th and long. Ethan Evans back out there. They're going to punt it away again. Rashid Shaheed back deep to return. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
I go money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, we're being dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the way.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
It's on. Come on. 180. It's on.
Going wide receiver run to start this series. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was brought
Working
down
quickly
by
here.
Ellis. Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Lamar off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. Oh, this big guy is moving. Mark Andrews. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 16-point ball game. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. They're set up at the 35 now. Running back sent in motion. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. A 9-yard rip on the ground there, and we've reached the 2-minute warning.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Set. 32. 180.
Another run for Williams. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And that gives them the first.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Like that. Zero. Lady. Me.
Stafford now on 1st down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Lady.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Four guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long.
Set. Lady. Alert.
Defense showing blitz. Stafford. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. 1st down now. Ball at the 39-yard line.
Set. Lady.
They motion the slot man right. Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford. And a man is there to knock that away.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
180.
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Set. 180.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Hand off to Sampson. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed 1 more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Omaha, set. 20, 0. 11.
Stafford. And it's caught. Touchdown! The Blues chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Blues cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
180! 180! 180! One shot! Hey! 180! One shot! One shot!
First down, here's Lamar. Finding Flowers. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 43-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
180! 180! 180!
From the 43. Put some power on a deep one left. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Play action now with Jackson. Connection made to Shaheed. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
No, we changed it. Hey, Ozzy! Yo. Sit on!
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Sit on! 180!
Jackson yet again. He's looking deep once again. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Rolling out to his left. He takes it himself. And he'll get it up to the 44.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Play fake. Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. So now they have 3rd and short.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
That one's out and cut on the right side. Scooped up by the defense. They won't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have lost a little ground, but they do gain possession of the football.
You know, Kate, this is one of those circumstances where you got to play all the way through the whistle, right? Didn't look good defensively. Give up a big chunk passing play, but then you turn around and one hit totally changes the moment. You get the ball back and you turn the mojo in this building around.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Slot man in motion right. Williams now on 1st and 10. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
30. Yellow waiting. Yellow waiting.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Ready. Waiting. 32.
Now Stafford to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Devontae Adams, the intended target. And that brings up 4th and long. The Blues out to get a boot into this one. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. Looking to return from the 29. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Go. 180. Shot. Middle.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Here's Lamar. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. That tackle made by Kobe Turner.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Sit hot. Middle. Sit hot. 180. Right on.
They go play fake with Jackson. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Come on. 180. Nice and hot. 180. Nice hot. UAA.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time, 2nd and 10.
Go ahead. Finish it up. Report.
Lamar now from the gun. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Nice hot. 180. Nice hot. Hey, middle. Movement. You.
Jackson now on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
Gain on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
Nothing like a little suspense on 4th down over there on those sidelines as everyone waited to see just whether or not he got the 1st down. Some of these running backs, okay, they just have a nose, just have a feel for exactly what it takes to move those chains.
180.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Floats that one, but they couldn't connect.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
180. Yo. Watch twitch. 180. Finish it. Go. Finish it.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Alpha, sit on.
From the gun, Jackson. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Now it's Jackson. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Now here's Lamar. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Blues take over on his 5th interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Find the left side with Sampson. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Set. 180. 53. Ready. 20 hot.
They'll run. Here's Sampson. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
Hey. 280. Stay 50. Stay 50. 22!
Here's Stafford from his own end zone. Complete beyond the marker. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he could separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. On the carry, it's Sampson. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set. Alert. Go to 20. 21.
To throw, Stafford. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
My life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs, and he just got it done.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Henry running to the left. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First and 10 at the 49-yard
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Running once more with Henry. Breaks the tackle, still going. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 42.
So we're through 3 here. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. From the 42, getting out to his left. Now here he goes. And Jackson slides in safely after picking up enough of that first down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
First down throw for Jackson. This is Cox. That's Walker. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
First down from the red zone. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's all the way to the edge and out of bounds along the line.
He only lost a yard, but how many times do we see a team where just a yard or inches short on fourth down? Well, every little bit counts. And he's got to just throw that one out of bounds. Don't run it out for the sack.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for second and goal. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Only a yard on that pickup, and it's going to be third and goal at the 9.
This may be one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Change it. 13. Go.
Jackson has it, third and goal. That one connects. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gain of 6 yards. Brings up fourth down and goal.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. He will not escape the rush on fourth and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment.
A handoff for Williams, running left. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on second down as well.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. On the handoff, Allen. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. They get 8 yards, and now only inches to go on 3rd down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
It's Allen on 3rd down. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
2 yards.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Toronto.
Hurry! Hey, 50! Stop!
Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he brings this one back. It's a Baltimore pick 6.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, well, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Ravens 45, Blues 31. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. After the pick, Stafford back to the air. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And I gotta imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, well, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
Out of the gun, Henry. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another run for Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
It's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Forward.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
At the 26. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
On fourth now, on comes Tyler Loop. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. It's about 43 yards for it. Loop knocks it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They send the Kawhi motion left. First down throw here for Sanford. Oh no, they get him yet again! Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Connecting on the slants. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens moments away from their 4th win of the year. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Henry has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to Henry. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Back to the 3 after that last play. It's 3rd and goal. He finds him right side. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens keep adding to that 4th-quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Lose 31. To kick off for Baltimore.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. They're set up at the 35 now.
250. Big 20.
First and 10. Here's Stafford. Nakua here. He's got it. There he goes. Right sideline. And he's in. Touchdown. The Blues making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The offense will line up.
Stafford's going to throw for it. And they pick him off again! Picked off. That's Teddy Buchanan. And he's brought down up at the 6-yard line.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for two. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
180.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Connects with the open man downfield. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens put up even more points in a win. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. He lost the football. And the ball skips out of bounds. Lucky for them, no lost fumble there on the kick return.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Hey, he's moving. 280. Hurry.
Stafford from the gun. This is caught downfield by Allen. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Hey, 22. Get a 20. Stop.
On first down, here's Stafford. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield. Puka Nakua the target on that throw. And now it's second down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Ready. Yellow 80. Yellow 80. Omaha. Ready, blue.
Stafford to throw again on second. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Set. Waiting.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing is Stafford on third. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Ready. Set. Come on, 20. 20 hot.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
180.
They're going to pass it here. Vacates quickly left side. He's running with it, and he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
180. Hey. Sit on. 180. 180 shot. Hey, report. Report. Hey. Sit on.
Lamar off to play fake. Finding Flowers. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Ravens continue piling it on here in the 4th. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead.
69. Blues 37. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Set. 280. Stay 50. Stay 50. Look at.
Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford trying to push it deep downfield. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
At the 35-yard line.
7. Set. 180.
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Devontae Adams, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, give me set. 280. Sit on.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Ready. Get it, 20.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy.